Every day I come to the office, sit down at my desk, and there, ensuring optimum mouse operation and that I don't get impaled by the many splinters of this handcrafted masterpiece, is a giant map of the world mousepad. It's a reminder that the world is a very big place and that we can become blinkered into seeing only dollars or euros. Ironically, if you look where my mouse spends most of its time, you find the name of a vibrant Southeast Asian country that not only produced one of my favorite action films of all time, The Raid, but more importantly, it's where my wife's family comes from. So this film's important. It's time to take a closer look at IDRT, the Indonesian Rupiah token. As you've probably already guessed, IDRT is a stablecoin designed to mimic the value of Indonesian rupiah on the blockchain, and it's the first such asset to be created in the country. IDRT is issued by PT Rupiah Token Indonesia, led by CEO and founder Jeff Sutoyo.
We believe that every country needs its own stablecoin because each country's residents need their own local currency to use for day-to-day transactions and fulfill their financial needs. The concept of using the US dollar, for example, for every trade transaction is still very foreign for many people in Indonesia. And if you think about that and extrapolate it to cryptocurrencies, it just becomes much more difficult. As a result, we think that IDRT can be the bridge that accelerates the transition towards this open financial system. And what we see right now in Indonesia is that a lot of crypto traders mainly use this asset as a natural on-ramp or off-ramp to global crypto exchanges. And it allows global crypto players, major exchanges, wallets, to easily accept fiat deposits and withdrawals in Indonesia. And we already see that there is a huge demand for this.
Now, if you saw our film on BUSD, you'll know just how quickly the stablecoin market is growing as a gateway to DeFi and, of course, cross-border payments. You'll also know how important it is for users to be able to trust the asset.
Credibility and security is a priority we take seriously because our value proposition inherently is trust. As a result, we perform multiple activities to ensure that the token is genuinely backed by real assets.
So the smart contracts have been audited and verified by Certic, one of the best-known smart contract auditors. And you know that feeling with certain stablecoins that maybe, just maybe, the dollars backing the coin might not exist? Well, rest assured, you can find the monthly attestation reports on the Rupiah token website, co-signed by the KAP, Arif, and Glorious, hands down the best name for an accountancy firm ever. Now, minting IDRT is absurdly easy. Register on the website, connect your bank account, and of course, yes, there are some KYC and AML considerations there, but then you can simply send Rupiah, which is converted into IDRT and sent to a wallet you specify. To withdraw, you send the IDRT back to the website, the tokens are then burned, and the corresponding amount returned to you as Rupiah. And yes, there are fees, but they flag them up on the site. The IDRT to IDR withdrawal fee is 0.5% of the amount. And there might be a bank transfer fee, which is 6,500 IDR, where applicable. And when I looked this morning, that was around 45 cents. Now, IDRT opens up trading pairs for Indonesian traders. And if we look on Binance this morning, we can see IDRT pairs there, as well as paving the way for Indonesian DeFi products. But there's a huge opportunity in CrossFi, for instance, allowing freelancers who work remotely to receive payments from overseas companies much faster and at much lower costs than using traditional banking rails.
There are two broad categories that we see taking off with stablecoins. First being cross-border transactions, because we think blockchains inherently have a huge cost and time advantage when settling cross-border transactions when compared to banks. These sort of transactions could take the form of export and import trades, for example. It could take the form of remittances, donations, or even international payroll. And this is the first bucket. The second bucket we see, of course, is DeFi. We think that this trend could unlock true global financial liquidity that mimics the way existing banks work, but in a decentralized way. And this allows Indonesians to access global financial products and be part of like a true global financial economy. And so these two categories, I think, is what's going to push the Indonesian stablecoin that we've built.
IDRT is currently issued on Ethereum and Binance Chain, but will soon become the second stablecoin to be issued on Harmony, opening up much faster settlement times and near zero fees. which is good for everyone. And here's an intriguing statistic. Indonesia received 11.7 billion US dollars in remittances in 2019. And that means remittances accounted for 1.1% of the country's GDP. And you can clearly see the growth of remittances to the country since 1983 as more and more workers moved overseas to find work, particularly in the Netherlands, Malaysia, and Saudi Arabia. And with average fees for transfers costing around $5, this is still a rich growth opportunity for blockchain technology companies. There was a report in 2015 from the Oxford Business Group that highlighted Bitcoin as a possible solution to this problem. Fast forward 5 years, and now we're looking at sharded proof-of-stake blockchains to deliver those high-speed, low-cost transactions we're all looking for. So I hope you enjoyed that quick look at IDRT. We're very much looking forward to opening up CrossFi for the whole of Southeast Asia and welcoming more regional stablecoins onto the chain. Sampai jumpa di yang berikutnya. Permayan.